You can hear me?
Welcome to another edition of Elite Heat right here on True Hill Heat YouTube channel. I'm your boy, the three-time baby making champion, Ness, along with my good brother, the True Draw, Josh. Look like there might be some technical difficulties going on, but nonetheless, like this video, share this with your wrestling family and friends. And thank you for all the subscriptions that we have. The True Hill Heat YouTube channel on the road to 5,000. Let's make it a good one. Remember to subscribe. And from the big boss, thanks for watching Elite Heat number 39. Remember to drop a like, drop a thumbs up on this video, share with your friends, and subscribe if you are new. Yes, please subscribe to the True Hill Heat YouTube channel and head on over to our sister channel or brother channel, if you will, True Hill Heat Sports. Make sure you go over there and become a subscriber. Let's try this again. There we go.
My bad.
It's all good, brother. At least you show up for work.
Can't say that for a lot of people.
Nah, I can say that tonight.
Yeah, about time. 1 out of 10.
But yes. Also, guys, head over to our Twitch at twitch.tv/True Hill Heat Gaming. That's where we will be after Dynamite, where we slap happy, the power slap show that I got to join finally last week, and it was low key and kind of entertaining. So we'll see where it goes tonight.
Yeah, I was telling Romeo. I think I'm gonna stay on for that.
Yeah. Will he be on for that?
I think we're gonna use this.
There's another.
I don't know. I just told him I was like I might.
Well, yeah.
Is that like another? Is that gonna be like another?
Yeah. We got another stream for it. So as soon as this goes off, as soon as Dynamite's over, we'll just jump in there, or I'll just send. Do you need the link?
No. I'm already signed. Since I'm already signed in on the thing, I just need that. Since I'm already logged into the main account, I could just once I get out of here, I can just go back.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll make sure I'll go into the right link before I have to hear that 1,000 times. I was gonna say fuck up once. I fucked up more than once, but.
Yo.
Well, I need to talk about the show so far. So, RP Jerry Jarrett.
I mean, it's funny.
No. Nice to see Jeff Jarrett, coming out to work regardless of his situation. Condolences to him and his family. What the hell is Lethal at? It's kind of weird to be opening the show with this match, in my opinion. Just with the Acclaim. Like, they just lost tag team titles last week. Hello, Dolores. What's up, Safet? Hello, Wall. What's up, guys? What's going on?
Yeah, last week I didn't see Dynamite. I know about the ending. I know how I know how it went, but it's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's well, answer my question.
Yeah, because I mean, me personally, I wouldn't have done the title change.
Oh, hell no.
At least not at that time. I wouldn't have done it there. I thought that was like, it was more bad. It kind of felt like lazy booking.
I agree with that, but I've heard, and I don't know how true the statement is. I think it was just a shot in the dark that the Ass Boys beating the Acclaim, pretty much just paper champions till whenever FTR comes back. That's how they officially get the AEW Tag Team Championships.
Well, right now, yeah, that's just speculation because there's no. Right now, it's just speculation. I mean, that would kind of, as much I would want FTR to win the titles, I just would not like that. I wouldn't do it like that.
Yeah.
I think the Acclaim should get the titles back. That's just me personally, because they really weren't in a situation where they should have lost the titles. That's just my opinion. So I would prefer them to get the titles back, and then maybe you build up to like FTR versus the Acclaim. I think that would be a fun matchup. The Ass Boys, it could have been a situation. The Ass Boys, it could have been a situation where they did get new contracts last week. They did get extensions, so that's probably part of it. Like, hey, you signed this extension, we'll give you these belts. That's possible.
Get it out the way.
Yeah, I mean, like that, it's possible. That's probably what happened. It's very possible that's what happened. But for I don't know. That's just me personally. For them to be like transitional champions and then hand it off to FTR, that's kind of, I don't know. That's weak for the Acclaim. I think the Acclaim should, like I said, get the titles back and then have a match against FTR, because that's a more presentable match, honestly. Yeah. Acclaim versus FTR. I mean, no disrespect to the Ass Boys, but
there's no real like interest in that compared to them versus the Acclaim. So I mean, I agree with what you're saying, definitely.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, I remember like somebody last week, they posted up like the status, like on IG, they posted up like this post about like how they were proud of them and all this shit. But then all he was doing was talking about Billy Gunn. So it was like, are you fucking proud of them, or are you fucking happy for Billy Gunn? Like, what the fuck? That was like one of the most dumbest posts I've ever fucking seen. That's like the Rock's. That's like the Rock's daughter winning the NXT title, and then you're fucking glorifying the Rock. Like,
good job coming out his guy.
I get it, that's his kid, but what the fuck? Like, yeah, it's like, what the fuck? Like, we really gonna we're gonna start when the fuck has it Balboa ever been glorified for Randy Orton's accomplishments? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yo, that was the dumbest shit. I was like, yo, fuck this post.
Thank you, Bob Orton, for feeding and clothing Randy so he can be world champion.
I've always been a big fan. I've always been a big fan. I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, let's cut this bullshit out. He said, can I get the poll, please?
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, me either. So, unfortunately, you're asked out, Hassan.
Just tell us who you think is going to win.
Just put your Just put your vote in the chat. Put your vote in the chat. We'll count it. Just like everybody else. Who you think is going to win the match? Just put it in the chat.
It's what happens when the face of the true face, what he calls himself, isn't on. We got to work what we got to work with.
Basically. If he could just show me how to do that, then I'll do it. But because he showed me the clips thing, he showed me how to do that. So I got that down.
Yeah, the clips thing is good. I don't even use them as much as I should, but it's always better when somebody else is on. Like when there's a number of us. So like it's always chaotic and shit. So you actually get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
Around the point, guys would be going.
Well, Romeo told me he was going to ask him. He asked me if it was okay. And I kind of expected them. So I was like, because I did ask. I was like, oh, I asked him if you were available.
Oh, yeah. I was definitely going to be on tonight. I'm actually looking forward to that triple threat match between Ruby Soho, Toni Storm, and Britt Baker.
You think Ruby joins them? Joins Storm?
I just for the theme of how it's been going, I want to say yeah. But I mean, I don't know. You know, Tony's booking is fucking weird. So I can see him putting her with them, but like she's I mean, for when he actually uses her, she's over as a babyface. So
yeah, it'll be kind of weird.
There's going to be another dynamic because her and Willow were so tight. I mean, I guess that could be part of the storyline too.
Yeah.
So to no surprise to anyone, the Acclaim, Orange Cassidy, and Billy Gunn win.
See, Hassan, you got your vote right.
Yeah, exactly.
So it worked out, Hassan.
When's Revolution again? The 5th? March 5th?
I think so. I know it was a weekend before a big event, so I believe the 5th.
Okay.
The 4th or 5th. No, I think it's the 4th.
4th? Okay.
Oh, actually, no, wait. Don't take my word for it. It might be the Sunday. Because I remember the 4th.
They flip flop. Like it'll be a Saturday one night, and it'll be a fucking Sunday the next.
I think it's Sunday because of the UFC fight.
That would be
John Jones. John Jones is returning, so it's
there's no point of putting that up against that. Oh, we're doing this early. Okay. Well, in that case, let me check my parlays real quick.
I got to go with my boy. Well, You were wrong on that.
I'm afraid I got some bad news.
Oh shit, they're doing this now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's super early.
Well, oh,
All right. Everything's looking okay so far. Oh shit! I ain't even. I'm not paying attention. These motherfuckers are already started.
on my end is still going because my shit. Oh, now it started.
Like yeah, like they're. I didn't even notice that they had came out and started. Well, actually, I don't even know why I turned my camera back on. Cause it's time to light it up. Yeah.
This guy.
I had to wait till to the stream because you know me. Don't let me don't let me do it beforehand.
Well, that
like
means you're gonna be.
9:30.
That means you'll be. That means you'll be asleep by 9:35.
Nah, I really like I actually like the power slap, so I'm gonna fight my urges to go to sleep. Yeah, there's been high praise for Roosh after last week's show. Just not like the match with Brian, but also like I guess he was doing a lot of like off camera stuff with the crowd. I was seeing reports about that, him coming out like getting the crowd hyped in Spanish and shit.
Oh
Like,
yeah. That's why I think they were saying like, oh, like Roosh. You know that Andrade brought in Roosh and Roosh literally took his spot.
I mean, yeah, he came in and did business. Like as much as I like Andrade, and you know, I feel as though he has a right to feel the way he does, especially you know regarding Sammy Guevara, because we know how
Yeah.
much you know everything goes with him. I just wish that he was like handle shit a little bit better.
Well, it's not only that, but I think Andrade, like I said, when it comes to that situation, we know how Sammy is. At
Mm-hmm.
the same time, I can't defend Andrade because it seems like to me it seems like he tried to set himself up to get fired, and
Right.
to me that's like it's unprofessional. We could sit here and talk about like, hey, what about Punk? You know, what did he do? That was unprofessional. At the same time, I mean, was Punk trying to get himself fired? No, I don't think he was trying to get himself fired. Uh, I think Punk had legit.
Yeah,
In
legit
my
right.
yeah, in my opinion, CM Punk had a legit gripe. People could disagree all they want. You know, there was a lot of shit that was being thrown at Punk during that time, and for him to like sit note and take it in, take it in, take it in. Punk is not the type of guy to hold shit back, and unfortunately, he chose the worst time to do it. That's
Yeah.
where I say he's wrong for the spot that he did it in. It was just wrong. It was the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
But he had legit beefs, and people could bring up all the shit with Coca Cabana, like, oh, he brought his mother into this and all this stuff. Hey, what he said was it was the truth about the joint accounts, whatever personal shit.
Yeah.
Personal shit was blown out a long time ago. So for Punk to even bring that up, I mean, was he really wrong for that? Not really, because there was some knowledge set out already.
Yeah.
And when people that it wasn't none of their business, they reported it. What makes them better in the situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was wrong for that because of the timing. He handled it right. When it comes to Andrade, I don't think he was 100% truthful what he said.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
like I said, we all know how Sammy is, and we all know how much of he's more of a prick than anything, right?
Yeah.
He's more of a prick than anything. But somebody's definitely lying in the situation. Because if one person saying, "Oh no, he did this," and the person saying, "No, I didn't. That never happened," then something is gone. There's something that's going on that somebody's lying. Now we don't know who's lying, but the fact that Andrade took it upon himself to make that interview, then call out Sammy Guevara the way that he did, and then basically was warned not to do anything. He was warned not to do anything, and then he did it anyway. That's where Andrade is wrong for. He was warned, don't do this. Don't confront this guy. Don't touch him, and then boom. That's what happened.
Yeah. And it sucks, man, because now we finally got LIJ. Well, see, the factual.
Sammy's attitude changed when he got with. Not really. He was always kind of douchey, and I like Sammy. Sammy's a nice kid. Sammy's a good kid. You meet him, he's a good kid. So it's not like I have anything against Sammy Guevara. He's a really cool guy to me. He's really dope to talk to. He's a big Dragon Ball Z fan too. But I mean, we kind of know he's kind of a prick. That's just his personality. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with that. I'm not saying that that's okay. That's just how he conducts himself. And when you conduct yourself that way, you're gonna create problems, and that's something that Sammy has to figure out himself. So he's always been that way. That's nothing really new, even with the relationship. When it comes to his relationship, that's more so of behind the scenes shit that we don't know to this day. We don't know what exactly happened. And to be honest, it's really none of our business. You know what I mean? It's really none of our business. And they're married. They're happy together. They love each other. That's all. We could just step back and let them be them. So he said he almost
30. He needs to grow up. He's not a kid anymore. Which,
I mean, hey. There's been older people who are bigger shitbags. There's people that I know who's pushing 40. There's people I know who's pushing 40 and act worse than Sammy. So
like
what you get? Conan. Oh, he said Conan.
And then that motherfucker tried to say he was joking. He was like, "Oh, you guys take things too serious."
He wasn't joking. Conan
all.
wasn't joking. Conan was not joking. He was serious, and all he tried to do was backtrack. And if you had a problem with what this guy did, there's so many ways you could have gone about that without bringing up the culture. You're not Mexican, like that's where
that's the craziest thing. He's not even Mexican.
Conan, right? He's not even Mexican himself.
Like, yeah, you're fucking Cuban. I thought you were I thought he was Mexican for years, just to find out that he's Cuban.
Bro, one of the funniest things too on Twitter was that somebody said like how Conan was like the biggest Mexican star in the country, right? Yo, I was dying because I'm like, what? Excuse me? Conan was not even top 20. It's not like if you do like a list of like Mexican wrestlers throughout their history, you think Conan is like top 50? Get the fuck out of here. Not even close to that. Now he has a very likable personality. I think he relates to a lot of people, but let's be real. Nobody remembers Conan's wrestling.
I was looking for a match that apparently went down in ECW. It was him and Rey Mysterio versus Psychosis and La Parca. Because one of these pages I follow on Instagram posted a clip but I couldn't find it on Peacock. So I gotta try to look for that shit. But that was like one of the, but nobody's gonna remember, like you said, but nobody remembers that. Like, oh no, I just want LI because we got so many factions.
You see, and this dude pussy Raj, he deleted his tweet.
Yeah, about him drinking.
He deleted, about the fucking about Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
When they ask like, oh, he's been having great matches, and what else that he needs to do, and then he fucking writes, oh, that he needs to be in the storyline, that he has no story. I'm like, bro, what?
He's had his story every, like, the whole time he's been in the fucking company.
Like, bro,
he has had multiple stories.
I'm like, bro, what? Like, this is not a Curry storyline. First of all, he's going after revenge for what he did to Regal. Even though Regal's back in WWE. Man. And the matches, they matter because he needs to win the matches for the stipulation to happen. So there's no storyline? What? Right, yo, and he said that. I was like,
you know what it is? People are like, oh, we keep seeing the same thing with MJF. Like, you got to go through all these people. I'm like, yeah, that happens everywhere.
But that's his persona. That's his character.
Exactly. But just in general.
Oh, so to answer Frantic World's question, it was on Twitter, and I'm going to read the exact tweet. No offense to, how do you say his name?
Takesha Kanote.
Yeah, Takesha. Yeah. So he said, no offense to Takeshna, but Conan is the biggest star in Mexican wrestling history, and hugely memorable part of MNW in the US. So I don't think this is the diss Miro thinks it is. Oh, because he was talking about what Miro said. Because Miro responded to Conan, and that's when Conan said it was a joke. And then Miro said I wasn't joking.
Yeah, that was like, bro, there's no way that was a joke. Like, he sounded really salty. And like, for what?
And it's funny because Conan like wrote like this big ass paragraph. I don't know why you introduced yourself. So then Miro responded, "Get well, brother. We all can be redeemed." Yo, that shit is so funny. Oh, that's why, because he said, I bet you all that Conan or whatever his name was can't last 10 seconds with Krishna. That's why he got upset. I was joking. Get the fuck out of here. He wasn't joking.
That motherfucker would lose the other hip. Yeah, these motherfuckers been going hard.
He said, MNW. Nobody even remembers this shit. Nobody talks about this. Nobody really talks like Conan. I'm honestly, bro, Conan, no offense to Conan. The only thing I really remember from Conan is like he was like an NWO. He changed his name to K-Dog. Then he was with like Rey Mysterio, Maskless. I don't remember his matches. I remember like his talking. I remember like his promos. I don't remember his matches. But I ain't trying to come at Conan. Don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to come at the man. But I just thought his response to that, like what he said, like, oh, he was disrespectful. I don't think the guy was disrespectful what he did. He was paying homage. He was fucking paying homage. Does he complain when Sasha Banks? Does he complain when Sasha Banks was paying homage to Eddie Guerrero? She's not Mexican.
Facts.
So like that shit was weird. I just think he was upset because he's Japanese.
During Black History Month, that's crazy.
He said at this point, we'll try to come out anything. But with this guy, yeah, I agree with it because with Raj, he's always been very favorable to WWE.
He made a new tweet, something like AEW has good wrestling. It was like a good tweet. A critique. Hold on, let me look for it. I've just seen it. Who sent it to me? No, I seen it on Facebook. Hold on. But yeah, he was like, this. He's like, yeah, I was on a plane and I was drinking. He's like, oh, I had a few beers or some shit. I think I found the page. I think I found the page it was on. All right, here we go. Said, I've had some beers on the plane, so I'm going to be brutally honest. AEW has amazing shows with great crowd. AEW has no idea how to create a superstar. AEW existing is the best thing for wrestling.
Who said that?
Raj.
That fucking idiot.
So the page
like,
that I got it from, it was either
because
like
my thing, right? But you know what's crazy to me, right? Me personally, again, you can like what you want, right? When it comes to liking WWE, liking AEW, you can like what you want, right? So with me, AEW puts on better shows because their wrestling is better, right? They have a better pacing to their shows. With WWE, the way I've looked at WWE, maybe about the last 2 years, right? Because we could always get so upset about WWE and this and that, right? And the way they book shit and the way they do rematches and all this stuff, right? So the way I got to look at WWE now is that I got to look at it in an entertainment aspect.
Yeah.
And honestly, my mindset has been better thinking about WWE in an entertainment aspect and not a wrestling aspect, because that's what they want. They want to be entertainment, and I get it, right? Now, does it really make sense with wrestling in general? That's debatable, but that's just the direction they go, right? And with Triple H being in charge, his shows haven't been bad. Like at least Raw hasn't been bad. Like it hasn't. Granted, I mean Barclays on Monday was the show kind of sucked because there was really no good matches. Now if they had like one or two good matches, it would have been like a decent Raw, right? But Cody made it up with like that whole segment with Sammy. That made it very watchable. But my thing, when people try to defend WWE and storylines, right? All their storylines are not great storylines. They have one great storyline that's going on right now. Besides that, what's like the next best storyline? Like, what's the next best storyline? Because
so first it's the Bloodline, then it's ex-Con Dom. So I'll give them that. They got two great things going right now for them. But then after that, it does dwindle.
Yeah, but even with that, right? Even with the Dom thing itself has to do with his character, it has to do with his persona, right? He doesn't have a storyline if you think about it. He doesn't have a legit storyline. Granted, they're going after Edge and Beth, but at the same time, what does that do for Dom himself? Making him laughable.
He's still now he's still going after Ray too. So he's building that up to. He's not wrestling though. Like I get what you're saying. Like he's not. He's just like you say. He's just an on-screen character. Because even like I feel honestly, personally, I feel a way that it's Finn and Rhea and not Finn and not Rhea and Dom at Elimination Chamber.
It should have been. It should have been, but I kind of get it because of the leader aspect. So I get it on that thing. But my thing is like when people talk about storylines, right? It's like WWE doesn't have that great of storylines to even use that as like I like storylines. I prefer the storylines. They don't have great storylines. They have, the Bloodline thing has been fucking fantastic. But besides that, what else you write it on? Because Becky and Bailey, that's not a good storyline. No, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring, and they
Well,
kind of proved that on Monday. They kind of proved that on Monday that it's kind of boring. And then besides that, Bianca, she still doesn't have a WrestleMania opponent, right? She still doesn't have a WrestleMania opponent. You have the Edge and Beth thing again with Judgment Day, but at the same time, I mean, do I really give a shit about the intergender tag match? Not really. I really don't. At this point, I prefer intergender match with Rhea. Have her wrestle a man. I think that would be more interesting. But besides that, I mean, it's like when people try to use that again, when people try to use that as like as the scapegoat of defending WWE, that's the only thing you really have. I mean, and granted too, Seth Rollins has been really good with his character. He's been really good.
Yeah, I don't even know how I forgot him. Because I was just waiting. I thought, well, I know better. I knew you weren't going to say Bray. I was like, I knew better. You're right. Oh, let it play out, though. We let this shit play out for like 8 months.
I don't. You know what it is, man? I don't hate Bray Wyatt. I just think at this point he's highly overrated in my opinion. He's super overrated in my opinion, because one, you let this man drag out a goddamn storyline for how many months? 4 months, 4 months. And the match was fucking 5 minutes. So you had a storyline that went on for what, 4 months, and the match was 5 minutes long. Like, that's your payoff. And it wasn't even a good match. Let's be real. It was not a good match. Yeah, they had a nice effects because nobody expected that, like the lights and all that stuff. But besides that, I mean, it's like the match wasn't good. He doesn't have good matches. Like, you go down a list of Bray Wyatt matches. What's his best match? Like, what's his best match? So it was like, he's another guy. Like, yeah, he came back, and it's like they're doing. I mean, granted, I guess he's doing what he wants with all this weird shit, and you know, he had Uncle Howdy that missed LA Knight, but it's like, I mean, there's no hype to that. It's just people love Bray Wyatt, so they willing to give him a pass on shit. But there's a reason why he constantly gets voted worst gimmick, worst wrestler, and it's not the fact like they're bad. It's the fact of how he's being used. That's what makes it bad. Like the feed was given, I think, worst like gimmick, and with the Wrestling Observer. The reason why it was given a worst gimmick is because the matches weren't good. That's why he was given worst gimmick. He said, sadly, WWE's bookings like the one Austin and McMahon storyline was great. All the others,
yeah, they ran with that for like
at the time
years.
was bad. But what it was too at that time, they were able to get away with it because a lot of the shit they were doing was just fucking outrageous. So they were able to get away with that.
Yeah.
And at that time, because they were more going, you know, being more edgy and all that shit, at that time it was a different demographic. It was a different time that they could get away with stuff like that. Because, like, let's be real, whoever watched WCW, right? They had the NWO, but besides that, what was great about WCW? Nothing. It was the same shit. Piper always got buried. Rick always got buried. Hogan always got put over. Like, it was the same shit with WCW. They weren't.
I watched for
dope.
the cruiserweights. And they only got like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, but my thing too is like when you look at the wrestling back then, in general, the wrestling itself was not great. It was not great. If you really watch it, you really sit down and you watch it.
Yeah, it was.
That's why people put the ruthless aggression over more than the Attitude Era, because the ruthless aggression, they had better wrestling. There was better matches, better wrestling, better things that you could judge on when it comes to wrestling.
Character work too was like the Attitude Era character work with way better wrestling.
Exactly. He said Crazy was great. I mean, it was great, but at the same time, they weren't the big money makers, so they weren't getting the they
Yeah.
weren't really getting the true spotlight that they probably deserved. But that's just what it was. That was the time in the business they were. Oh, Mark versus this guy, Josh Woods.
Yeah, he got the jobber entrance.
Yeah, he got like the fucking trunks he's wearing. I could see why. And they, damn. So I guess using Mark again. You think he signed with AEW?
I would want to. I would love for that to happen. I just hate the circumstances, that behind it. Because we could have been had this, man. Like, I don't want to just, keep beating a dead horse over the situation with Warner Brothers over Jay. Rest in peace, Jay. But like, we could have had even more. Oh shit! I didn't even know these motherfuckers was back. Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it.
I mean, he didn't say the name, so I kind of expecting somebody to come out or whatever the case may be.
Or maybe because I wasn't on a couple of weeks.
Let me see. Oh, these two.
Yeah, I didn't even know they were back or where they were
Oh,
at.
Lucha Bros. No. Bro, they just came back tonight.
Okay.
They have visa issues that they had to take care of. Apparently, I was going around. I don't know if you heard, but I was going around a lot because I heard
Yeah, it was weird.
Dragunov had visa issues too.
They said things about Evan. They even Kenny had visa issues apparently.
Yeah, Kenny too. He's probably enjoyed this. No, believe me, there's been grown adults too because they've been trying to defend Bray Wyatt. They've been trying to defend like, oh, take her past the torch. Take her there past no fucking torch. I don't care what no one says. That was not patching the torch moment. You don't fucking pass the torch to a guy you beat at WrestleMania. That's not how that works. Oh, even though I pinned you, Bray, I'm gonna pass this torch to you. Get the fuck out of here.
Parlay is looking all right. Tyrese Maxey, how many points?
He's looking at parlays.
I just need some people to step up their rebounding and get
we'll
some.
Start taping February 25th and 26th, and the first show will be on March 3rd. Let's see how that goes.
What, their house shows?
The Ring of Honor shows. Well, I mean, and yeah, I heard they're doing house shows too now.
Let me look at the next game. It's halftime. Yeah, I need you to stop getting rebounds. I fucking know it. Now RJ Barrett wants to. Well, yeah, I ain't taking. Yeah, you 0 for 3, 0 for 6 from threes. I'm glad I didn't bet on you, you bastard.
He did get shit. He did get that. He did get a lot of shit on Twitter the other night.
Bro, that motherfucker had 4 points. I had him getting at least 15.
People were assuming that Thibs took a shot at him, but I don't think it was what people thought it was. Because he was commenting on Thibs was making like comments about the new player they got, Josh Hart.
Yeah.
And he was saying something, so people kind of like took it as like a jab to RJ Barrett, but I don't think it was that at all. I think RJ Barrett just needs to he needs to learn how to move the ball better too. because there's times where I've seen him where he takes up so much time having the ball, dribbling, and then shoots it, and then it goes nowhere. Like he needs to find a way to like move the ball better, work on his shooting. Sometimes those spot shots, I mean, that's all you really need.
Yeah.
My question is too is I wonder what they're gonna do with those tag titles.
I was just about to say the same thing.
You think they
What you
have him
say?
like? I wonder if they're gonna have him like represent like the tag titles like. Remember how they kind of did? Remember at WrestleMania with the pandemic hit, and because I think who caught COVID, somebody in the tag matches, I think like 2 or 3 people caught COVID, so they had to make it like a singles ladder match for the tag titles.
That's crazy.
Imagine they do something like that.
Well, if he does sign with them, I want him to get a TNT title run.
That would be kind of dope.
I feel like, but if he does sign with them, he'll be with the ROH portion, and they'll give him like the TV
Yeah,
time.
but he already is. Well, technically he's already a Ring of Honor. He's already under contract with Ring of Honor. Now the question is like since he has a Ring of Honor deal, like where's the money flowing from that compared to like if you sign an AEW contract.
Yeah, that's the bigger portion.
I mean, which is understandable. It's just because he's already technically under contract with the Ring of Honor branch. But I can imagine he gets a payout for this anyway because it's an appearance. So
Right.
it just makes you wonder. I wonder how that shit works. Because I know there's a lot of them like Brian Cage technically. Well, he's with AEW, but he's being used in the Ring of Honor branch, but then he's been showing up a lot on AEW.
Tony's like, well, shit. If I'm paying you from this from this portion, I'm gonna need you to show up more.
I mean, he's been showing up a lot, at least compared to like the last few months.
And that's good though, because like he was like another one of those guys that wasn't getting used, and people were like, oh, no,
Brian, I mean,
Cage.
yeah, but the thing is that Brian Cage is he's a great wrestler. I'll give him that. He moves great for somebody like his fucking physique. He moves great. The problem with Brian Cage is that Brian Cage doesn't really have a character. He can't talk very well. He needs somebody to really talk for him. I mean, people could use like the Impact example that oh yeah, well they made him a world champion. At the same time, you could kind of get away with it. Yeah, you could kind of get away with it in Impact and AEW. You can't really because you perform in a bigger audience. They're on national TV, so it's a different scenario. That a lot of stuff that he did in he did an Impact. He can't get away with it in AEW because it's a bigger platform. That's great. You said, did I miss my moment with Prince? Yeah, you did. You missed it completely. He left like 5 minutes ago.
You just know this motherfucker is going to go back to being this snake that we hate him for, or we love him for, I should say. This whole new lease on life, Adam Cole. That just shows how much range he has. He does it every time. You get that baby face Adam Cole for like a month, then booms. Fuck you. Is that Caden? Oh shit.
Oh, they
Yeah, wait
showed
till
him?
you see, bro. Wait till you see what happens. Wait till you see what happens.
Oh, boy.
Yo, I gotta smoke after that. That was hilarious. That's definitely gonna be on AE Ramble tomorrow. That is definitely gonna be on AE Ramble tomorrow.
Yo, bro. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yes, Daryl, that is Caden. That was Caden.
Oh, shit. He got.
And I'm sure we're gonna hear about it.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
Wow. See what you miss, Romeo, when you take off from work? Yeah, MJF is wilding the fuck out.
He threw something at Kaden. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That was funny. Oh, damn. He
Yeah,
threw Rick.
yeah.
Damn, yo. What is he doing?
I felt as though that was a plan. Because if that
It
was
could
a
have been.
real person,
I gotta see the guy. I gotta see the guy. I definitely gotta see the guy.
because if that was a real person, they just would have been hype as shit. This dude looked like he was like surprised it happened. Make sure that's a clip on A Ramble tomorrow. Screenshot. That's hilarious.
He sure did. I'm just glad my experience wasn't like that. The last time I saw MJF. Fucking guy wants to take a picture. He was like, they're like, oh, just get close to MJF, right? Right? So then we're about to get close, right? He's like staring at Wendy. And then I was like, oh, I get right. I'm not scared of this guy, right? I was like, I'm not scared of this guy. So he looks at me. If I get MJF say, with that haircut, you should be scared of me. I was like, what? Man, what? So then when he got close, he tells her, you're too close. You're too close. You know what? I'm going to stand over here. And that's where you get the picture, like, where he's like a few feet apart.
Lovable.
Let me see if I can post it. I'm going to show it. That shit is way too funny. Let me see.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Look
like,
at me looking at him. Look at me looking at him.
He's like,
yo.
Wendy's like, what the fuck, yo?
Yo.
Gotta love it. I would like to meet him out of character for like once a lifetime experience.
No, I have, but that was like before he went like full character. Like,
Yeah.
because for the second, what was it? The second Battle Club Pro show, he was actually on it. MJF was on it. Still the same gimmick, but he was like very mild compared.
Sorry, Raj. This is like a story to me. So they're the main event.
Fuck Raj.
You want to see how you
That
try
didn't
to
like that didn't
downplay
like a
that.
fucking storyline. That didn't like a fucking storyline. No wonder he deleted his tweet. Fucking pussy. I bet you mad fans are probably gonna like hit him up right now.
Hey, Raj, did you see Dynamite? Looks like Bryan Danielson has a story, but you said he didn't.
Yeah, because with that take, bro, I don't even think he watches Dynamite.
A lot of people don't watch AEW in general and have a lot of opinions about it.
No, it's true. No, it's true.
So it wouldn't surprise me how a motherfucker that barely watches it or doesn't watch it at all would have something to say. Next up, we got Jungle Jack Perry, Jungle Boy Jack Perry. They should just stick with one or the other. Just if he's Jungle Boy, just Jungle Boy. All of them together, that's just too long of a name. All right, Randall, don't get no more rebounds. Shit.
What?
He got 9. If he gets 11, that busts my parlay.
How is that possible?
It's not.
No. Wait. So if he gets let me get this straight. How many rebounds did you put for him?
Basically, it's 11. I put under 10 and a half.
You put under 10 and a half?
Yeah.
Oh, so basically if he goes
If he gets 2 more rebounds, there goes my parlay. But it's not just him. A lot of motherfuckers ain't showing. Yeah, actually him. Because I need 3 more assists from him. Bastard. Stop being selfish.
Well, because my thing is, why would you do that when Julius Randle averages over 10 rebounds a game.
Because I was checking his last couple games. I was trying to get a system going. I know I should have just did 10.
He's had a system going.
Nah, that was a free bet.
I haven't done sports betting since last year. I tried it. It's not for me.
Me either. I ain't win shit. You can keep trying.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not for me. I tried it. It's like, I don't got the money that some people have. You're dropping down $500. Fucking nut jobs.
Yeah. And it said his father nothing. That's why I'm claiming that kid.
Well, he ain't give me nothing. I raised him more than you did.
Yeah, he's Will, you're Phil, and I'm Lou.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn. Damn. Talk about roasting yourself.
To hell with him. How come you don't love me, man? Or how come you don't want me, man?
It was alright. Wasn't bad. I can't complain. Unlike some people who are in relationships and they go on these rants about how much they hate Valentine's Day just for their significant other the next day today to write in their post. I love the holidays, and you didn't write nothing about me. All you did was just rant, and then you tell your significant other, appreciate that I wrote a happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
So that's my advice to you. That's my advice to you, to the fellas. Next year, if you're in a relationship, make sure you don't go on rants on social media about Valentine's Day, because you're probably gonna end up single.
if you're even in a relationship to begin with.
Yeah, Pamela doesn't count either.
Man, they got some good matches tonight. Mm.
Damn, Brian Cage is killing Jungle Man.
Yeah, wait till you see that buckle bomb. The way he Jungle Boy sold that shit. I don't even know if he was selling. That shit like it hurt for real.
Well, about to see now. Bam! Oh,
Yeah. I don't even know if he was selling or not.
it didn't look solid. I mean, it didn't look solid, but it looked like it didn't hurt him either. Thank God. Oh, that looked like the you know. He said, "I love every holiday except Valentine's Day." Just make sure you got a girl. Don't make sure you don't go on those rants next year.
Oh shit. Are we still doing this?
Yeah, that was a good match.
Oh no. Post match.
Yep, still going, still going. Oh, because remember he had that torn what was it, tricep? He had the same injury. He had the same injury as Punk.
Hmm.
The fuck was that? He sprayed him. He sprayed him with axe spray.
You stole that from Brandon Cutler.
Oh, I knew it. He's healed. That's great. Well, I'm glad to see Christian back.
Oh hell yeah.
Yo, that was a great.
It was.
That was a great promo by Bowens.
It really was. And Catherine back. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of weird. That placement when Hangman got beat up, it was kind of weird because you know him and Mox got the feud going on, and then you're gonna show that like you usually do that like you're gonna save somebody. Mox ain't saving no damn Hangman.
Yeah. And then they came all late.
Yeah,
He was already been getting his ass kicked.
FTR. I don't know. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna speculate on FTR just yet, just because I don't know their status, so I don't want to. I'm just, I'm a wait and see kind of guy.
Yeah, they're getting their much needed rest.
Yeah, because people can say all they want about like their AEW booking, right? Which is here and here or there, but people forget too that they were killing it on the Indies. They were killing it in New Japan, so they weren't, they weren't being booked a lot in AEW, but they sure as hell was doing a lot off from AEW. So it wasn't like they were sitting on ice.
Which is like I don't understand. That's the craziest thing. Like you can see them perform. Like, oh, why are they being used on Dynamite? Like, because they're in New Japan. Like right now, they're in
Yo,
Japan.
yeah,
Like,
so like that's why, and I think the True Hill Heat like voting thing, they voted that as number one, as like TK not I guess not knowing how to book FTR, which is kind of ridiculous. That was voted number one. I'm like, so you're telling me that's worse than the fucking Austin Theory cash in? You're telling me that's worse?
oh nah, because how you going to cash in? First of all, you're cashing in for the United States Championship,
Thank you, man.
and they didn't even fucking get it.
Yeah, it was like, not only get it, but then he ends up getting the title. But I was like, what was the point? What was the point of the fucking cash in then? There was no fucking point.
Just to
It
get
was
rid.
like it was no like yeah, like there was no fucking point. I was like, yo, if you were gonna get rid of the fucking money in the bank, you should have just had him cash in on Roman, and then Roman could just fucking beat him. Like, just fucking do that. Instead, not only, and it's not even the cash in, but it was the way the match happened. He tried to pin Seth Rollins like 5 times after Seth Rollins just got beaten down by Lashley, and he still lost. Like, this is why, like, even now, him being United States champion, I haven't given a fuck about him. Like, this whole shit with him, I have not given a fuck. And that's on WWE because of the way it's on Triple H because the way he booked him for that shit.
Yo, let me know if you see something weird.
Uh-oh.
Not like freaky weird, but like I don't know how to explain it.
Was that a glitch?
Yeah, that. I think that was House of Black. Or what do they call themselves now?
House of Black on fire. Oh.
Let me check one last time.
Yo, Kip looks ridiculous with the hat on. Yeah, the glitch could have been something or nothing. Let me see how Twitter reacted to that. Caden's great. He said Caden saved the gum.
I'm not.
He threw the gum. Yo.
I'm not touching that one. They're gonna make an MJF shrine like Helga did to Arnold on Hey Arnold.
Fucking hate these niggas, yo. What the fuck? That was literally in that nigga's mouth, bro. I'm done.
Yo, Austin, funny. You heard like his you heard his voice
Yeah, I
now?
heard. I'm gonna check the chat after the streams. Oh shit!
Fucking hate these niggas, yo. What the fuck? That was literally in that nigga's mouth, bro. I'm done, yo.
Oh shit!
Because well, they posted a screenshot. They don't have like the video. I thought it was like a video clip. Fuck.
the words and opinions of Austin.
Language, what's the matter? Is it who all you want, you dumb, worthless, fat pieces of shit? We're not even on TV yet. Who all you want? I don't give a fuck. What's the matter? Is it because we got some kids in the crowd? Yeah? Maybe if we weren't in Texas, they would have been afforded like they should have been.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
I hope we don't get a copyright strike for that.
I doubt it. That could be from anything. As long as there ain't no music like Bad Bunny or something.
Yeah. Speaking of Bad Bunny, or no Bad Bunny, John Cena will never get the aux cord in my car. If that track list for NBA 2K, WWE 2K, he came up with that shit.
Oh. Apparently he did. I don't know if it's true or not.
John Cena can't play the radio on my ride. I'm sorry. But I get it.
Imagine if he would have added his own song on Bad Bad Man. Imagine he would have added that. That would have been funny.
I'm actually surprised it didn't. Well, since since the women are the main event, it got to be something major that comes out of this.
I'm guessing maybe Thunder Rosa comes back.
Yeah, did you see that report about her like apologizing to the women's locker room?
Yeah, so that's my guess.
I know she was supposed to be doing commentary. Like Spanish commentary.
Can we get Caden on the? That's probably not gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Let me hear this. Yo, the funniest part was John Silver standing toe to toe with Claudio. Like, yo, he was mad short, mad small.
Damn, man, that made me want to see Moxley versus Evil Uno. They probably could have put on a decent match.
Mox probably gonna beat the shit out of him, try to rip off his mask too.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right. Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
What is that?
Moxley versus Evil Uno next week.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I like Batista. Give me what I want. Give it to me. This is how I feel about these parlays. Give me my money. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I feel like some bullshit is gonna happen. I think this is why it's main eventing.
Well, I know not to put Al Horford for assists anymore. Mm-mm. Going on in the chat. Got my vote. Ruby Soho. I think Britt will win so they can justify the turn.
I can see that.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. What just happened?
The remote in his ear. He's like, yo, I told you about that shit. Oh, yeah, she's definitely a plant. Oh, wait a minute, that's Rebel.
This guy.
Or maybe it is a Rebel. Some chick that look like Rebel.
Damn. Oh no, it's not. No, I thought it was too. It looked like her.
Yeah, because I was like, well, if it was Rebel, why is Ruby Soul coming out here for not Britt Baker? Yeah, Brick Gear's fire too.
What is going on?
Pandemonium.
Let me see.
Damn. I wish I was Brick Baker.
Yeah, everything is fine.
Oh yeah. New season of Wu Tang. I'm gonna watch that later. Hook is suspended for being a assailant, assaulting people, even though Stokely Hathaway's arm is clearly not injured. Oh yeah, the writing's on. Excuse me, writing's on the wall for this to happen, but we gotta get through this first.
I mean, that shit's been like right. It's been should have been happened. That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know how they. I mean, they can do it, but I don't know how it's gonna work now because you got her doing the babyface thing. Well, she can do it just like her boyfriend does, but I just think it'll put her in a spot like right now to get everybody behind her, just to be like, oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah, yeah. That was actually a decent spot. That was a great angle, cameraman. Great angle.
This guy.
No, you don't know when you see it.
Okay, you weren't wrong.
Oh. Yeah, this shit is getting overbooked now.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't know. She moves. I don't know. She moves weird to me. Soraya,
Yeah.
like she moves like she's trying like not to get hurt. Which I get it because of her injuries, but it's like doesn't look good if you're just not really trying. Oh damn, Ruby Pin Britt. Oof.
All right. So she doesn't pick a side. All right. I can work with that.
Oh, she doesn't pick a side.
No, it just goes, fades away, fades out.
Oh, at least Ruby won.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, guys, that was another edition of Elite Heat. I don't know if we have time to do all that stuff because we got to do the what you call the stream.
Slap League.
Slap, yeah, slap happy.
Slap happy. I mean, if anything, it was a thumbs up show for me.
Yeah.
MVP MJF with that promo. Match of the night, I'm gonna go with the 6-man tag.
I will go with the. I agree with everything up until the match of the night. I'm gonna go with the Texas Tornado match.
Yeah, it was the same match, right?
No, that was just a regular tag match. The 6-man was what else? That was like a four-man one. You're right. No, it was just a regular tag match.
Oh,
There was a 6-man or like
I'm lost.
I don't know, bro. I'm high. But yeah, Texas.
Yeah,
LB. Yeah, what's your
Oh,
LVP?
yeah.
Who's your LVP?
Caden.
Yes, unanimous. Unanimous.
Yep, it's a thumbs. All right, guys. So we're gonna jump onto the other. We're gonna jump onto the other stream. It's gonna be on Twitch. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to join us for that, you could jump on Twitch. We'll be there in a few minutes. All right. So see you guys next week for another episode of Elite Heat. So I'll see you guys. Well, I'll be back Monday for Radio Raw Superstars. Reminder, yeah. So tomorrow the review, as always, at 1 p.m. Yeah, I want to see what Jimmy says about everything.
I want
Pretty sure he's gonna get at least
about Caden.
That's gonna be hilarious. Yeah, see right here. Yeah, it's going live shortly. Yeah, so we're gonna jump onto that right now. So we'll see you guys there.